Hey friends!
Now then,
I'm here with the boys from BOSH.
thanks for having us, man.
I've been so excited about this for so long, and it's been really difficult to link up my calendars, hasn't it?
I'm glad we made it happen, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to cook them a Thai green curry today. Tons of vegetable in there. It's going to be super sweet, super spicy, really tasty.
Excellent.
But I wanted to ask you today, like, how did BOSH actually come about?
After you, mate, you go.
Okay.
Right, cool. Yeah, at the end of 2014, I was basically looked in the mirror and didn't like what I saw. I was like a bit carrying a bit too much weight, and my skin.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. I've got a picture of myself. Like it's like just wasn't very in great shape.
We lived together at the time. It's worth mentioning that, and worked together.
Yeah, we certainly did. And
So you knew each other before BOSH?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
But yeah, so I was like, right, okay, what can I do in order to sort of improve the way that I'm living right now? So I was like, right then, I'm going to give up alcohol for the first month, the first 3 months of 2015 as a trial to myself. 1 month into that 3-month trial, I found it really easy, so I thought, oh, I might as well up the ante somewhat. What else can I give up? I was like, chocolate. But then I was like, I don't really eat any chocolate at all, so there's no point in giving it up, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And what did I eat loads of? Meat. So I was like, right then, let's give this vegetarian lark a whirl. And vegetarianism proved to be extremely difficult. I found it very hard because it's like I had to relearn how to cook the things that we were used to cooking as it was.
Yeah.
So it was like, right, okay, I'm going to have to legitimise the decision to trial vegetarianism. I'm going to watch a few DVDs, I'm going to watch some stuff online, I'm going to read some stuff, and the more you learn about vegetarianism, the more you realise in actual fact it's definitely the way to go. And by the end of February 2015, I'm just going to go the whole hog and go vegan. And yeah, I haven't turned back since, and it's proved to be the best thing that's ever happened.
I was busy at the time, just taking the piss out of him about it.
Okay.
So I had a fridge full of high welfare meat that I was on a personal trainer led high meat, high protein diet. And I remember Ian cooked up this curry. I was like, dude, look at this is all vegan. This whole thing is vegan. I was just like, yeah, I'm alright, man, actually. I think I'll stick with my meat. So, and I just took the piss out of him. I thought it was ridiculous. We lived together, we worked together, but as mates who live in close proximity, you know, there's a bit of banter there.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, whatever. Ian's just on one of these crazy little things.
Yeah. A fad?
A little fad,
a little diet, yeah.
And Ian persuaded me to watch Cowspiracy, and I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah. We watched it on the big screen, in a projector in our room, and I was just like, oh my god. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. And it was like,
what were the feelings? What were the feelings?
The feelings were disgust that I didn't know all of these facts.
Feel misinformed, massively. Feel like you didn't like it.
How could I not know? And it was like I discovered the secret. And just immediately I was just like, well, I just have to go vegan then. So I went vegan overnight, and it was really easy. Yeah. It was quite easy because that switch had flicked. And then it became really clear that this is the place where we should work to help make it easier for more people.
Has there ever been another documentary film that has created so much change?
No.
I would go as far as to say it's the single most important documentary film that has ever been made. It's certainly the most influential. This surely
That's a
can't
bold
be
statement.
It is a bold statement. I can't think.
It's been the trigger for It was our trigger, and because BOSH now exists...
It wasn't your trigger. Well, it cemented it for you. Yeah, exactly. And it was my trigger.
But Cowspiracy, and now, because of watching Cowspiracy, the ripple effect that it's had has created BOSH, and how many people have helped turn vegan, or at least led on to the plant-based journey.
What's your reach? What's your reach now?
Very
40 million a month. Yeah, something like that.
So we've got
you know what I mean? That's what Cowspiracy did.
Yeah, exactly. It's
huge.
It all came from that guy. I swear to God, Kip Anderson.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, Kip-san, you are a G.
Kip-san.
You're a badass.
It was amazing, and I guess also before that you had all of these ones that were really quite hard hitting, like Earthlings and the like. But this one, it was well made. It was packaged in a way that was palatable for normal people. that weren't vegan, weren't veggie, or didn't necessarily buy into it. And then it led on to what, the health, and then it led on to the new one, Game Changers, which by the way is produced by Pamela Anderson and obviously directed and James Cameron. Pamela Anderson, by the way, we're chatting to her on Instagram now.
Oh really?
We're like Instagram pals.
Pamela Anderson sliding you DM.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, mate. She's. Do you know what? Right. So many props for her. Like she's so vocal. She doesn't have to be like she's you know very like a successful woman. She's sort of like done a lot like in her career and stuff. So she doesn't have to be really vocal, but she has been, and it's amazing. She's like really inspiring woman. So yeah, big up Pam Anderson.
We were hoping to get a quote from her on our cookbook.
But
really? We didn't manage to get the forces to align in time. But you know.
That's a shame. But I've heard little videos come in.
This is true.
I say little video, I mean a massive video.
With Pammy or just the general video?
Wow, that video. Pammy on that could
no, that could be a vibe.
Things could be arranged.
It would be amazing if she's in it. But like to give you a bit of an overview of the video that Brett's talking about, we had the bright idea not so long ago to create a piece of content that involves an awful lot of vegan influencers. People like Brett, people like the Happy Pear, people like Gaz of Avant-Garde Vegan, Tim of
Naturally
Stephanie, and everybody. And just try and get everyone together and just to read a really small snippet out of a script that we wrote not so long ago. And we're basically going through the motions now of producing that video, and we hope that it's going to be a massive viral sensation.
Heard a little bit of the script. It's going to be big. I'm just telling you. Between me and you, it's going to be big.
Well, fingers crossed.
I'm excited about
it. We feel blessed up because we've got this privileged position of having loads of people like on our social channels that we can just promote this video to. So hopefully it creates like a mind wave and we change things with it.
It should be out by the time this video airs.
Fingers crossed.
So check it out.
And that's something I've actually spoken to. I think I had this conversation with Tim actually about you guys. I love the fact that you're very, very anti-famine mentality. So when you work with people, you always promote them. There's a lot of cross-promotion going on there. And you're all about the message at the end of the day. You're all about getting more people to try vegan food, go vegan. And I mean, what did you guys say to me? It's not about the why, but the how. This is how we do it.
For us, it's all about the how. And we're like, we think there's so many people out there that are doing a fantastic job of helping everyone understand about
and they're needed.
Why you should be vegan. So there's Cowspiracy. There's so many different places that people can find out about why to go vegan, whether it's health or whether it's environmental, whatever. For us, we kind of want to be that ease you in. We want to be the how that shows you how to cook that delicious vegan food. And importantly, actually, for us, it's however you want to do that. So for some people it might not be every single day. For some people, you know, they're gonna have, like some of our mates, lots of our mates are vegan and they'll have 2 vegan meals a week or 3 vegan meals a week, and then it's 4 and then it's 5, and before long they've cut meat out completely. And we just want to be that kind of gateway drug.
Yes, absolutely.
And be welcoming, and everyone's welcome at our table, and we're gonna be the positive, inspiring guys cooking delicious plant-based food. And hopefully inspire you too.
You veg pushers.
Plant pushers, baby. More plants and more plates, that's our mission.
You know what, I walked into this place and I thought, is this a trap house? But yeah, no, that's awesome. Plant pushers.
Derek Sarno actually said that when we were watching him on stage at Vivolution. He was like, I'm a plant pusher, not a meat shamer. And I thought that was really cool. It was a nice way of putting it. It's like, I'm trying to promote to meat eaters and try and encourage them to eat more plants.
The bottom line is, like, people really don't like to be told what to do. I know I should.
I mean, and everyone's got their own. Everyone's on their own journey.
Exactly.
Everyone's got their own perspective.
So that's it, man. So yeah, that's ultimately that's why we set BOSH up, because the journey to a completely wholly plant-based diet wasn't particularly easy. You did a lot of, make a lot of mistakes in the kitchen on the way there, and you learn an awful lot. And both Henry and I had a real drive to sort of share our learnings with the world via the medium of video, because it's the best way to show people how to do stuff. And their BOSH was kind of born, wasn't it?
It certainly was. Dude, this looks and smells amazing.
So far,
let's talk about this food.
We've got about a thumb's worth of ginger in there.
Nice.
We've got 4 cloves of garlic, 3 chilies, 3 green chilies I've de-seeded, so it's going to be warm enough. Big bunch of coriander, some Thai basil, which big props on getting the Thai basil.
Is that why you went to
so tasty, so tasty. 2 limes. We've got 1 half in there. I'm going to save a little bit for later. 3 shallots. And I'm just going to grate a little bit of lemongrass in there.
Nice.
And then we're going to blend it up.
So this is going to form the paste.
This is going to form the paste, So this is going to be the sauce. And I'm going to toss these beautiful veggies in. So we've got some broccoli, some green beans, some mangetout.
Fully vibe off Thai food. Absolutely love it. Like we had for this book we'd like sort of developed about 200 recipes. 140 have ended up in there. But like we had a green curry and we also had a red curry, but red curry won the toss up on that.
Absolutely. And what we were trying to do is, I think we've got 2 in there. We've got a tom yum soup and we've got a red curry. But the red curry is kind of like my favourite Thai curry before going vegan, which is Dang Ped Ped Yang, which was a like roasted red duck curry, and it has I think light cheese.
It's got light cheese.
It's got cherry tomatoes in it. Very sweet, And so obviously we don't have the duck in there, but we have the light cheese, we have the cherry tomatoes, and it uses the same paste as the tom yum soup as well. So you can kind of make the paste and then get 2 dishes for the price of 1.
Beautiful. I'm going to blend this up.
Blend that bad boy.
And then we'll show you us putting it together.
See what I mean?
Look at that.
Maybe too much, baby.
So you talked about your actual vegan message and stuff like that, why you both went vegan, cowspiracy, etc. But like, how did you decide, okay, we're actually going to make a video? And what was that process like? Were you both quite creative already?
Yeah, we were. Okay. We're both passionate foodies. We work together, both great at tech. But we weren't working together for a period of about 6 months. Ian was thinking about a vegan restaurant in Sheffield. I wanted to build a vegan ready meals company.
Okay.
So I spent about at least 6 months researching that, researching vegan, learning about vegan food, but also working out how to make a ready meal company. And I went pretty far down the line with that. You know, we had a brand name, we started testing our first recipe. It didn't feel scalable enough to me because my background's all digital, and it just seemed like a real amount of hard work, which is interesting because we're now like really good mates with
Super hard work. Just to fill you guys in, when I got here, they'd just nearly finished an hour worth of video, and then they were just like, we're just going to do another hour quickly before we start working. And I was like, cool, like I'll chill for a bit and that's fine. But yeah, super intense, but like so positive. You always bring so much energy.
Cool. Well, so we do work hard, but I guess it's hard, it's a different kind of hard, because what we do is so much more scalable. So at that point, I had the realization, was like, you know what, I don't think it's going to be right for me to do a restaurant that delivers to like loads of people in London. Why not try and do something that's more digital, more scalable, and make a restaurant for the world? And at that point, Ian was working on a vegan restaurant idea in Sheffield, and I called him up and was like, dude, sack off your vegan restaurant idea in Sheffield, as great as it will be, come make a restaurant for the world with me. And he took a bit of persuading, but eventually he came.
Yeah, and it's been, again, a fantastic decision. It's been a really wild ride we've been on, and things have grown so quickly, so big so quickly. I think we haven't had time really to sit back and appreciate what we've managed to achieve, and I think we're both quite proud, because like what we're doing is what we really want to do. And it's also about like finding passion. It's like I find that like we're both 33. And I didn't really find like something that I was like truly passionate about until the age of 30. And like, so when vegan like came into my life, I was like, right, I've got actually something now to throw my all into.
Ian said it best when he like said, well, you say it, but about your grandfather, the grandfather test.
Oh yeah, I do what I do to avoid awkward conversations with my unborn grandchildren. It would be a lot easier to just to carry on like eating crappy McDonald's, whatever it may be. But we've made the decision to sort of like to be bold and to do things that is out of their comfort zone in order to benefit the generation that comes next.
And they're going to be asking, you know, when you saw the world was screwed, what were you doing about it? And we can be
what was your part?
We were trying to make a difference. We were trying to help people to eat more tasty food, and we have this as a measure of success for both of us. It's a really good compass for any decision that we have to make. we weigh up, is this gonna help more people eat more plants?
Yeah.
We're not motivated by money, we're not motivated by personal gain, we're motivated by trying to help more people eat more plants, and that's the mission that we're on. In fact, we didn't even reveal ourselves as the people behind the hands until we hit 1 million people, for 1 million fans on social media. And the reason we didn't do that is because it wasn't really the plan.
No, we never intended to become like
it wasn't the goal. And if any of the people who knew us at the beginning, they were like, yeah, they're not doing it for that, they're doing it just to make this food be out there. But it became really apparent when we were talking about a cookbook that we needed to be attached to it so people could see a face behind it. That's why we did that.
And also, I suppose the movement at the moment, it doesn't, like there's a few sort of like figureheads within it, but like it's waiting for like, you know, like the vegan guys to appear. So we kind of thought, it's like, well, we've built up this huge audience and neither of us like have any desire really for like any sort of kind of fame, but if it benefits the movement, then fuck it, let's do it.
And already all of those people are seeing the hands. It only requires us to put another camera in the room, and then they can see who it is doing it, and that gives us a better platform to speak, and it helps people to engage with us directly rather than the hands. But to answer your question, by the way, because you were kind of asking how it started. After making that decision, Ian came back down to London. Right, and we're like, we started working with these guys that we know, a guy called Jamie and his company, and they do social media in a really like wicked way. And we just worked out of their office and just started cooking. I think we borrowed some kit, we hustled together a little bit of cash to get like a videographer to come and help us do our first few videos.
He was a top guy,
top lad, and we had filmed 20 videos in 3 days in the middle of summer in our hot flat in North London.
It was like, oh yeah, we'll just hire the lighting, the good lighting, which happens to be like hotter than the surface of the sun.
It's like,
and you couple it in like a flat on the 9th floor in the height of summer, and you just left like, it must have smelled so bad.
And don't forget that we had blackout curtains.
Exactly.
So there was no light coming in. So you've got like, we had 5 lads, we had a very tiny space, we had boiling hot lights, and no ventilation. But the first video, in fact the last video that we filmed, which was the watermelon Jaeger bomb, went fully viral. Within an hour, it had 1 million views.
1 million views in an hour is like, that's hyper viral. Like we look back at the statistics and the graph that Facebook sort of offers you out, and there is this very definite spike right at the beginning of this journey, which is absolutely watermelon egg.
Which is where BOSH was born.
There was, at that point, that video was like in the top 5 most viewed videos on Facebook in the world at that time. And we grew from nothing to like 60,000 fans overnight. And that's really cool about our videos, because we do focus on viral bangers like that. And sometimes they'll get like 20 million or 10 million or 5 million. Loads of our fans aren't vegan. Do you know what I mean? Lots of them don't even know it's a vegan page.
Which is the point.
Which is the point. It's like, oh, I'm going to cook that. And for every meal they cook that's one less animal dying, that's one less bad meal, and it's one more vegan meal being eaten.
I remember reading once that like, for advertising to truly like lodge inside your head, you need to see something 9 times. Exactly. So the idea is that like, if people are just being constantly exposed to vegan food, it will be in their head. So when they go to the supermarket and think, oh, I'm just on a quick lunch, what am I going to get? Should I get the Ploughman's or should I get the new Wicked Healthy wrap? And they might be more inclined to do the Wicked Healthy wrap because they've just seen shed load of plants on social media.
Dude, this is looking banging.
It does.
Where we at?
So we blend it all up, made a nice tasty sauce, which I've just tasted. It was actually,
how is it?
It was actually
is
lovely,
it good? You had a sneaky little good.
Paired lovely with that bolognese. That we ate before this as well.
We did.
So I've added that in with a touch more lime, touch more coconut cream, mangetout, broccoli, green beans. Super healthy, super tasty. I mean, the only thing really in there that's maybe a little bit sugary is the maple syrup.
You need a little bit of something.
Cool. You need a little bit of sweet. You've got a lot of chilli in there. I'm going to pair it with some Thai rice, which we're nearly ready for. The biggest thing, let's face it, the biggest thing happening right now is the book. So, how is it going so far? What's the interest like?
It's going amazing. We hit number 3 in the Amazon cookbook charts. Sorry, Amazon book charts. So number 3 out of all books last weekend. Which is incredible. and it looks like it could be a #1. Oh, look.
Oh.
I think in Germany,
Going quick.
In Germany, that means a good thing, right? When someone sneezes or when something happens.
Yeah.
It looks like it could be a #1 bestseller, which would be amazing.
Yeah, last Sunday was quite an impressive day for us because we were in the U magazine, so there was like a big sort of 8-page spread with a whole bunch of our recipes, and we were also interviewed by Michael Ball on Radio 2, and because of those two massive pieces of mainstream media press, the book, just like Henry says, just rocketed to #3, which is the first time, if this cookbook goes to #1, it's the first vegan cookbook in the UK ever to hit #1.
And I think that's testament to the fact that there've been so many people doing amazing things in the UK around vegan food, around plant-based food. Like, think about what Veganuary have done, for example.
Yeah, so
think about what the Vevolution guys have done. Think about what you guys have done, ethics. Think about James Aspie. Think about
Earthling Ed. Lucy Watson.
Think about, and even over and above that, think about what Pret a Manger have done. Think about what Wagamama have done. There's been so many driving forces helping everyone eat more plants. And what's beautiful is that's all come together and is enabling this very, very mainstream book, which is targeted at non-vegans and vegans alike, to do so well.
Yeah.
So we're chuffed to bits, we've got really high hopes for it, and wherever it gets to in the charts, we're just chuffed that people are buying it, and that they're going to use it to cook plant-based meals instead of meat-based meals.
Yeah. Exactly, and like you said, you know, it's direct. There's a direct effect. Every time you cook one of them, they're not eating meat.
One to one.
And that's beautiful.
I think...
nice little drizzle.
Oh, hello. Cheeky. This looks tasty.
Yeah, man, that does look very, very good.
Look at that.
Yeah,
an artist.
I think the main hope that I have for this cookbook, like numbers aside, I just want like every single copy that gets printed, I want it filthy. Used and battered, and I want all the pages to be like, you know, just to be gnarled. Like, I just don't want it, like, because a lot of people buy cookbooks and they sit on the shelf for years, and like sometimes you might never cook any recipes out of it. We've written that cookbook like knowing we want it to be a tool in people's lives that they use again and again and again and again.
You know what I want, and it's not about me, it's your cookbook, but I want every person who buys it to cook something in it, take a picture, tag you guys, and you can feel the pride.
And then we'll share it, by the way. If you tag us, we will share it on
and that's exactly what we want, isn't it? People going, you know what, someone bought me this, I'm using it, it's going to be filthy. Just like the dishes, the filthy dishes in there.
There's some of the dishes in there are crazy. So
before we took into this, favourite dish, both of you?
For me, it's got to be the big BOSH roast, which is a mushroom Wellington, which loads of people cooked for Christmas last year, complete with like the potatoes, with all of the roasted veg and a gorgeous red wine gravy.
Nice.
It's banging.
I am a big fan of the spaghetti bolognese, but when I was growing up, Monday night was spaghetti night, and that was the meal that I was tasked with making. So to veganise it and to stick it in that book, that's definitely my fave.
I love that.
And also, it's one picture for one recipe, which we think is really important. You know, like when you open a cookbook, I'm always a bit disappointed if they don't have a picture next to each recipe, because I agree. We made sure that happened.
You know what you want to shoot for, right?
Yes, exactly.
Dig in. I really want your thoughts on this. I'm gonna get a cheeky picture of you guys eating this.
Well, it smells wonderful.
It certainly does.
Very fresh, vibrant.
Yeah, we always say eat the rainbow. Now this is only one strand of the rainbow,
it's pretty rainbow
but it's like it's bursting with colour, which probably means it's bursting with flavour as well. So tuck in.
Let's go.
Oh wow, that's lovely, legit. That's really nice.
I feel like I just did 12 rounds of Muay Thai on a Bangkok street market. Wow, that is banging, mate.
Yeah,
that spice is killer.
Good.
Yeah, it's deep. It's a deep spice right in there. I mean, that's 3 pretty big chilies. You got the cumin in there, the coriander, a lot of coriander, the lime.
But that's sweetness as well.
The maple syrup was completely necessary because it complements the citrusy lime and the heat of the chili perfectly.
But it kind of offsets the chili, doesn't it? But also, you've just got to get that little sprinkling of fresh coriander on there.
Yeah, it's really good.
BOSH approval.
Yeah, you got it, man.
And obviously, the rice is perfect.
Happy days.
Dude, you nailed it. Boom.
Epic vegan lad.
Boom.
Total lad.
A massive thanks to BOSH for having me in the kitchen today. Absolute pleasure.
Dude.
Massive love for you guys.
Thanks for coming down.
Long may the success continue.
Well, likewise, man.
Check these guys out. Buy the cookbook, 100%. check out some of these tasty meals in here. Definitely gets my seal of approval. Like and subscribe, give them a follow. Until next time, friends, be nice to each other, and goodbye.
Thank you very much.